So how did it not happen? I'm talking about Joseph, the young man that Scripture talks about in Genesis 37, about how that his father just doted on him, bought him this coat, or had this coat made for him that was all colorful, and it just said, he's my favorite. And the resentment of the brothers, and how that they plotted to kill him, and they put him in the pit, and they sold him off to those merchantmen, taking him down to Egypt to sell him as a slave. The question in my mind is, how did it not happen? Because it's so usual for us humans to just become angry and to have resentment toward things that people do, and especially something of this magnitude. How did he not become angry? Well, the truth of the matter is that we really don't know what was on the heart of young Joseph during that journey down to Egypt. We don't know. We don't know what was on his mind. We don't know what he was thinking. All we know, that when we find him in the house of Potiphar, he is behaving himself extraordinarily. And he is not showing the signs that most people would show when you're angry and upset, and you're walking around with that seething feeling in your heart and soul. And most of the time, it's just something that will just build and build and build in the heart and soul and mind of a person till they finally come to the point to where they're just bitter inside, bitter around everybody and everything. And so often they just become almost impossible people to associate with. But we don't find that in this young man. So how did it happen? Why did he not want to strike back? Well, I think about an expression that I use, and perhaps maybe I heard somebody else say it before, and it's not original with me, but I say it quite often. It's simply this: guard your heart. Guard your heart. We say, well, Pastor, what does that mean? Well, I understand that there is a enemy. We know him. The Bible talks about him. We call him the devil. And in John chapter 10, it declares to us what his mission is. And it says that he comes to steal and to kill and to destroy. So if we allow ourselves to just become fodder for the devil to just come in and just use us however he wants to use us, then we can find ourselves falling into his grip. But I believe that we can choose not to. I believe that we can rise above anger. I believe that we can rise above resentment. I believe that there is the possibility to guard our hearts and not allow ourselves to fall prey to an enemy that seeks to destroy us. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.